All right, welcome back. Well, many are still recovering from hurricanes Laura and Delta. And joining us now virtually on the show today, we have Lanisha Smith. Good afternoon, Lanisha. How are you today?
Good afternoon. Thank you. I'm fine. How are you?
I am doing great. So we're talking today about the millions of dollars that you guys have already handed out to victims of both hurricanes. About how much have you guys distributed thus far?
Right. So for Hurricane Laura, we've had more than 221,000 survivors register for FEMA assistance, and we've given out $188 million in grants in the hands of those survivors. And for Hurricane Delta, we've had more than 33,000 survivors register, with more than $7.9 million in the hands of those survivors as well.
Now, that is a very big number, and I know that you're probably still going to be handing out more as people still file. So I know those deadlines are coming up, especially for Hurricane Laura.
Yes, so for Hurricane Laura, the deadline to register is November 27th. So those survivors still have some time, because we know a lot of people may at first think that, hey, I don't need to register with FEMA, I have insurance, so I don't need to go through that process. And then later on, they may see that, oh, you know, I have some underinsured or underinsured damages, so I do need to register. So we want to make sure that those survivors, if they even think that their insurance isn't going to cover the entire damage to their primary residence, to make sure that they are putting in that registration by November 27th.
And then for Hurricane Delta, what is that deadline for those survivors?
For Hurricane Delta, the deadline is December 15th. So they have a lot more time. Of course, we want to make sure that they're putting in that application as soon as they possibly can, though.
And I know some people have been getting their applications back, and now that whole appeals process is happening. We have about a minute left. So what's kind of the most crucial information for those people going through that process?
Right. So first, I want to manage people's expectations. So FEMA's here to make your home safe, sanitary, and functional. We're not going to put you back to where you were pre-disaster. I know a lot of people, they're a little bit confused about our assistance and what sort of things that we cover. So we're going to cover the essential living areas of your home. So that's going to be occupied bedroom, bathroom, living room, and a kitchen. So right now people are receiving those determination letters, and it's saying whether they are eligible or ineligible. And if you do disagree with FEMA's decision, you do have the right to appeal. So I highly encourage survivors, if they want to make an appeal, to start at a disaster recovery center that's closest to you. There's 3 in the area. There's one in Eunice, Rain, and Abbeville. So go there, ask your questions, and start that process. I think that would be the easiest way to do that.
Well, Lanisha, it's always wonderful to have you on to share this crucial information with our viewers. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And if you at home want to learn more or rewatch this interview, don't worry. It's going to be on our website, klaf.com. Before we go to break, though, let's send it on over to Adam.
Yeah, Taylor, you know, we're looking at a warm day out there with sunshine and a few clouds, but that means, grab the sunglasses. You're going to need them. We'll talk about more on that coming up right after this.